Alrighty, hey kiddos, welcome back to another episode of the Tim and Trystan Show. I'm back with my co-host, Trystan, who's drinking out of the side of this. He put a hole in here, and he's not using the cap like a normal person. So we're already off to a great start.
I know that.
Hi, how's everybody doing? Yeah, it's been a while. I have been getting a new job. I have a new job. I work at a forge. I'm actually trying to get him to work there now. We are moving on to better things, and that's what this episode is all about. Tristan, we're calling it Moving Forward. Stop! We are trying to film here. That's professional! Alright.
I think that's my middle name.
What, professional or whole?
Hole.
Oh, I don't know. Tristan Holheims? Yeah, I can see it. But today we are talking about many fun things, like the future, and things in the past, and how we got here and stuff like that.
Not try and die from marshmallow. That's my mistake.
Yep. And I gotta tell you, Tristan, you know what? It's been a weird past few weeks ever since I got that new job. And I had a dream where I had a kid.
Weird.
I know. Dude, I've been having them since like I turned 19. I've been having like every now and again I'll have a dream where I have a kid. But the one I had recently, I can remember the most out of because it was like the most vivid. Apparently, I had a daughter named Amelia, of all things.
Huh.
I know, Amelia.
It's kind of.
Hey. And you know what's funny? It actually kind of rolls with my last name, Amelia Spitko.
Works.
It does. That's what I'm saying. That's the weird thing. It works.
The initials would be kind of different.
Yeah,
AS.
AS, yeah. Yeah.
Well, depending how you want to
As long as I don't make her, like, middle name start with an S, because then it's like, what's your initials? I don't want to talk about it.
EMS?
No, ASS. That would be her initials. Because if her middle name starts...
What was it? Cindy Svitsko?
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, my grandma's name was Cecilia.
Amelia.
But it started with a C. Hers started with a C.
Well, you can make it an S.
Yeah, but again.
What's your initials? Ass.
Yeah, just ass.
Are you being serious?
And then I get a phone call from the teacher. Why is your kid's initials ass? Hey, don't worry about it. And then I just hang up on them.
Well, that's your initials.
Yeah, but no. The weirdest thing is like I feel like having a kid would be cool, but there is downsides of children.
Yeah.
Like, it's a financial burden. If you're not psychologically ready for it, it could fall down on you. You know, like they say it's like if you're not ready to wake up at 4 a.m. to change your kid's diaper, then you're not ready to be a kid.
People are weird sometimes.
But then there's the fun side of parenthood. You get to teach your child things. You get to teach your child to be better than you. You get to teach your kid new things. Like, and then they have that little saying, I didn't teach him anything. He was teaching me all along. That's bullshit.
Pretty much, unless it's technology-wise.
I'm going to teach my kid how to fit. Yeah, and you know, we've had this conversation a while ago. You said if you ever had a kid, you would do something with the phone. You wouldn't give them, like...
Like, I wouldn't give them, like, an iPhone. No, give them, like, a old-style flip phone.
I grew up with I grew up with a flip phone. And then I was so used to it that when my mom wanted to upgrade me, I was like, no, I already have a flip phone. This is what I have.
Yeah, flip phones work just fine.
Yeah. And you know, that kind of leads on to the next topic of another thing. I always hear this generation stuff. It's like, oh, your generation is so lucky. Yeah. Like, I've had people tell me that on my job. When I was in there my first day, somebody told me, you're the first person of your generation I've ever met that actually wanted to work. Now, wait a minute. My generation pretty much covers anybody between the ages of 25 and 15.
Yeah.
I don't really know what a generation is. But, like, I've had people tell me...
Technically, we're still Gen Zs, but I can't call us that.
Yeah, like, I'll get people at my job, like, your generation is so lucky. No, hold on, wait a minute.
No, we do have a lot of issues.
Yeah, like, we can't buy a house right now.
Yeah.
Like, a house right now, a good, decent house, in a poorer part of town would be $100,000.
Yeah, and that's only if you had to up...
And that's... if we have the money for it. That's not even like thinking about we have to work to get that money. I'm not monetized on YouTube as of this moment. My job right now is the only income that I make.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Did that just turn?
Yeah. Boop. Okay, we're back. Sorry, the camera turned a little bit. I'm gonna get back in here. It's windy out here. You can probably hear it, unfortunately.
We need to do this in the winter over here.
Yeah.
No.
But it's expensive, and then there's like inflation.
Yeah.
Like, so what? We work for the next 15 years.
Yeah.
We're still not going to be able to afford a house because eventually the price of the house will increase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're getting a lot of wind. And there's people over here. So if you hear background noises, there's people running past. So somebody's got their dog. We're in a park right now. This is a fun. I'm going to turn the camera around just a bit so you guys can see. I know this is a weird part of the show, but this is the park that I used to come to when I was a kid. There's actually a pool nearby that they closed down, I guess because it was falling apart.
You want to explore it?
We can't. It's got trespassing signs.
Nobody's really watching, isn't it?
But again, that leads me to another topic. It's how far we've come. You know, like I didn't start out with a rich family.
No, me neither.
I started out mom, dad, sister. We had a decent suburbia household. You know, it was nothing like you see in the movies.
No, it's like a basic area.
It was. I would say it was more like redneck suburbia. We had a house.
It was similar to that.
They can't see that.
Well, there's houses over there. It's similar to that. It's nice, small, and cozy.
That's the best way to see it. It was nice, small, and cozy. You know, we didn't live. It wasn't like an episode of Hoarders. You know, people still clean the house, but it wasn't anything fancy. But you know, my goal one day is to live comfortably and to have enough money so that I can live comfortably.
Yeah.
And I won't have to worry about struggling to pay bills or to go on vacations or things like that. I don't need to do the things that big YouTubers do. You know, like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, they buy these mansions all the time. I see YouTubers in trending. They bought a $4 million house. I don't need that.
Why? That's too much house.
We don't need. That's too much house.
Yeah, unless you rent the rooms out.
Exactly. The way I see it, if you want to live a happy life, all you need is enough room to safely house the people that you care about, that you want to live with you.
Yeah.
And it can't really be. You don't want to have to pay rent. You want to have this thing to be yours. You want to own this house.
Yeah.
Like we had this idea where we're gonna live together to share this house, and we don't. He doesn't really want to pay a mortgage, so we're gonna wait until we have enough money to just buy the house.
Yeah.
The problem is, I don't think even with the two of us, we're gonna work. We're not gonna work enough to ever have a house. Because if I want to go to college, that takes money out of our possible house.
Yeah.
If you want to go to college, that takes money out of your possible house.
Yeah, if you have to take out a loan, that's easy enough.
I don't. But I don't like paying back stuff.
Loans are easy enough to repay.
I know, but it's my dad's the same way. He doesn't like owing people anything. It doesn't matter if it's loans, bank loans. Even if I could pay it back, I don't want to pay. I just gave you $300 today because you bought me a computer a month ago.
Yeah, well. It was way.
It was a bit longer than that. You got me a laptop from Best Buy, and I paid you back today. Because I don't like owing people things.
Yeah, me neither.
But I guess we wanted to film here. I wanted to film here because, as we're filming, I get to look up, and this is the playground I grew up on. We used to come here after the YMCA. We'd play on that. I actually kind of want to go. I think we're going to do it for the end of the video. We're going to actually play on it a little bit. There's just too many kids up there right now. I really don't want to interact with children.
Yeah.
Gross.
And honestly, I had a plan.
Children are gross. Children are gross.
Like, I had a plan, like, if we're going to do more of this stuff in the future again.
To, go outside?
Well, invest in a better camera.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of like what I have now because I already know how to use it.
Yeah, like one of my coworkers has a $3,000 camera.
I don't need a $3,000 camera, dude.
His shots, no matter where you move it, is stabilized.
Okay, that actually would be that would have been pretty useful for the walk that I had to do on the way here. We had to do that twice.
No matter how you could keep running, that camera will stay in one area.
Literally, we were like, I had an idea for the intro that I was gonna walk from one end to here. You'll see it in the intro if I actually decide to put it there, because I'm an editing genius. But hopefully it'll work out. Yeah, I could have used that when I was there. But yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. Moving on from now. What's our plan for the future? We're getting you the job that I work at Forge. We're not going to tell you where I work, so stop asking. but we're gonna get you a job at the forge. You're gonna have a lot of money. You're gonna end up, you're gonna lose your security, your social security.
Yeah, which I don't care.
But you're gonna gain so much more, and that's kind of all I'm about. Really, is I'm about progress. I like to think that I can better myself every time I do something. They always say at my job that like knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, where it's like the more you know, the more money you can make, the better off a human being you can be.
Yeah.
That's true. But I do like to think. I always think about it. I always think about where I came from. I always think about who was at the bottom of the ladder while I was still climbing it. And I'm still climbing. I'm still climbing to this day.
Yeah.
And there's people there. There's less people now, but there's people there that are holding on to the bottom of that ladder, and they're helping me along the way.
Yeah.
I have my dad. I have my mom. I wouldn't say my sister really helped a lot, but she was standing there on the sidelines. Grandparents, obviously. My coworkers. I wouldn't say my bosses. They were just assholes. Some of them. I'm not going to name names, but my first job had a lot of rough people. Stressed me out all the time. I've gone through 4 jobs. You guys know that? Ever since I started my YouTube. I've gone through 4 different jobs. I was a grocery store bagger. I worked with him in a warehouse as my second job.
This is my sixth one.
I was a pizza delivery driver, and now I work at a forge. And it's great. Like, I started bagging groceries, and now I'm forklift certified. I can drive a Class 1, Class 4, and Class 5 forklift.
So the heavy-duty ones?
No, they're not really that heavy. They can lift like 6,000 pounds. But I can do that. I can operate like wheel abraders, box furnaces. We have a machine called Big Blue. You'll probably.
I know that modern.
Yeah.
From,
you don't have to say the name of the company. We already know what it is. But just say
Forged in Fire.
Forged in Fire. Yeah, we had that.
Yeah, I remember that.
This is a furnace though. Yeah. Ironically, that's what got me into that job. I was watching Forged in Fire on YouTube. And you know what? I'm telling you now, if you tell them that, they're gonna laugh because that's the same thing that like 90% of their employees told them. When I went in there, like, yeah, most of our employees watch Forged in Fire. I'm like, yeah, because it's a forge. Yeah. It's a forge. You work at a forge. You're gonna watch a TV show about forging. It's great, but the benefits of the job are awesome. It's hard work. It really is. And I'd rather do YouTube as much as the next guy does. I'd rather make video games as much as the next guy does. I've been working on that for a while. I think I've said that in multiple streams, and I don't remember if I said that podcast, but I'm trying to design a game. I've got it all like written down on paper and stuff. I have a copy in like a folder somewhere. But it's coming along great, but I think my plan for the future is we're going to try to save enough money to get a house. And once we have the house secured, I want to start a business. I want to start a game studio. And I've been actually thinking of names, but you know what sucks, Tristan?
What?
Everything I try to name is taken.
Or what did you want to name it?
I came up with I was like Mammoth Entertainment. I'm like, that sounds cool. I like elephants. Mammoths are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I Google it. It's a DJ company in Southwest.
Oh boy, it's gonna be fun naming that.
Or I'm like, Starling Studios. I'm like, surely that's not a thing. It's a thing. Starling Studios is a thing. I'm like sitting there trying to come up with names. I'm like, okay, well, what do I have on my YouTube channel? Lucky Duck Studios because of the Good Luck Duck from the 60s. You're gonna buy a video game from Lucky Duck Studios?
If it's good.
If it's good, yeah, I guess. If it's good.
Partner with Obsidian? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be the dream. To combine with the people who made my favorite. You know what's fun fact? I actually talked to them. Obsidian Entertainment. Yeah, I have I've traded emails with their recruitment guy. Jason Tucker is his name. And it was my first job out of high school. I sent Obsidian a message through their Outer Worlds help forum. I was like, "Hello, I'm interested in making video games. I don't know how else to contact you, and this is the best way I know." I waited a year because they obviously don't say anything because people don't care.
They're
and
busy.
then I waited. They're busy. They're game companies. They don't have time for somebody like me. And then a year later, I texted them again, and I got a phone call from the guy, and he was like, "Hi, my name is Jason Tucker. Is this Timothy?" I'm like, yes, this is. He's like, hi, I work for Obsidian Entertainment, and we saw your proposal for a video game in the email, and we're excited to be working with you. I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
really? And they were like, we're honored to meet you, is what he said on the phone.
Oh.
My own mom isn't honored to meet me. This dude in California who works at my dream company just told me he was honored to meet me.
I know.
How awesome is that? Like, isn't that great? But we talked for a while. We probably have like 30 emails just back and forth, talking about stuff. And I asked him, like, okay, well, what do I need in order to provide you with this game that I'm making? And he says, well, all you need is a proof of concept.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm like, okay, well, what's a proof of concept?
Art,
title,
name.
It is anything that can prove that the game can exist. It's artwork, it's script, it's a drawing. It could be It could be a little tiny action figure statue that you made in like
and I was thinking
8th grade
about
class.
getting a 3D printer.
Yeah, you can 3D print stuff. It's any evidence that the game can actually exist. And I said, well, what? I said, well, how much would I have to put into that? And he says, you could draw a mini map on MS Paint, and could be considered proof of concept.
Huh.
Yeah. I could literally find the shittiest drawing app on my phone, doodle a mini map, send it to him, and he can go, all right, let's make a game. I can.
I was thinking, like, if we get 3D printer, then I could just, like, give me a
I
rough
told him-
idea of your character, and I could try and make it.
I told him I have artwork of my character that we could print.
Yeah, do you have the sides, the front, backs?
I don't have the sides of the. I just have the front of the character. They're not 3D models, Tristan. They're like 2D drawings. They're really good though. I used a website called Hero Machine.
Yeah.
It doesn't work anymore because it used to run on Flash.
Well,
I don't know why they got rid of that. By the way, I was still working on the art, guys. Come on.
Flash, you fucked up for being discontinued.
Like, you know how many, like Flash games, you guys, like, you know what you did? Like, you destroyed stuff. Come on.
You destroyed how many games? Countless.
Happy Wheels doesn't work anymore. Half the shit on Y8.
Like, I used to play Strike Force Heroes 2 on
anything on
website. Now
anything on like cool math games pretty much doesn't work anymore.
And now we have JavaScript.
And now we have JavaScript or like HTML.
It sucks.
I don't think it's HTML. I think it's HTML maybe.
Yeah.
One of those two. HTML. HTML sounds better. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. But no, JavaScript. My computer would never work with JavaScript.
I have a Chromebook.
Flash worked perfectly fine. Never issues.
Yeah, and like I have a Chromebook. Like when I do my art now, I don't have like a gaming computer. I don't have like a drawing computer. I have to sit there like in my bed and go like try to draw with one hand. Like my hands are really shaky, by the way, so I have to like it comes out all wobbly and wonky, and I have to try to Photoshop stuff.
Yeah.
I draw with Photoshop. It's how shitty it is.
Did you use a mouse?
I don't have a mouse. I have that little square pad on the Chromebook.
Use a mouse. It'll help so much.
Yeah, how am I going to use a mouse on a bed? I don't have a desk. I don't have anywhere to put a desk in my room. And besides, I do my fight stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I have a Taekwondo. I mean, who is calling me?
It's your mother.
Alright, sorry about that. I got a phone call from the mom. She was wondering where I was. I told her yesterday. I said, I'm going with Tristan. I gotta pay him back for the Chromebook he bought. Yeah, because I was stupid and I have this tendency to destroy things.
I know.
Fun fact. Yeah, so the story behind that was I got home from work and I got excited and I guess I had covered my computer with my blanket.
Yeah, you laid down.
And I didn't close it either. So I came home, I put my knee on my bed, and I hear this fucking crack. Like a loud, like a Mortal Kombat crack. I'm like, oh no, what did I just do? And I lift up, my computer is folded in half. The screen is completely ass blasted.
Yeah, pretty much. The hard drive.
The hard drive was fine, but it's like the entire screen, it was like, I would say like if I was, hold on, let me put my hand, like, no, hold on, wrong corner. Like, everything that's in my hand here, that was what was safe. Everything else here was completely black, pixelated, garbage cracked. I started crying. I call him. He's like, I have to go to. I don't know if you worked that day or not.
I did.
Yeah,
You're like that day
you were
too.
like, I have to go to work soon. I'm like, Tristan, can you come get me and take me to Best Buy? And can you buy me a computer? I don't have money. And so I was crying all the way there, and because I was like, I stream. I need that computer.
It was that night too when it just got off.
It was like an hour. It was like an hour before Best Buy closed. I was like, man, can you take me to Best Buy? And my mom's like, it's not a big deal. It's just a computer. It's not that it's just a computer. Yeah. That's how I access We build our life around these electronics, dude. Without this phone, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. It's the only way we have communications.
Exactly. We live off of our electronics. I have to answer. I have to look at work emails. Yeah. If I have to do Zoom meetings. If I have to go on some website when I get home because work wants me to fill out something for stuff.
Yeah.
I do banking online. All my money comes from online.
Yeah.
Literally everything I own comes from numbers on a screen.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts? I don't own a single dollar bill.
No, you don't even carry cash.
I don't carry cash. I have nothing in my wallet that anybody could take that would be any value besides an expired GameStop card and a Jack's Warehouse gift card that's probably not been used for 8 years.
Yeah.
I have nothing in my wallet that is worth anything besides a little piece of plastic that has my money on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like if somebody just cut that, I'd have nothing. I'd have literally nothing.
You just go to the bank, get no one.
Yeah, or I'd have to wait for it to come to my house. But until then, I wouldn't be able to buy anything. I'd have nothing.
Yeah.
It just isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Like you have like $300 physical cash sitting in your wallet right now.
Yeah,
if the internet went away, you would have $300.
Yeah.
If the internet went away, I would be piss poor. I would not have anything besides the coins in my cheesy puffs, bucket in my room. I'd have nothing. I would have nothing to my name.
Yeah, so I think investing in a safe so I can lock money up.
That's what I'm saying though, but I don't do that cash back stuff. I like whenever I buy something, I keep the change in a jar.
Yeah.
And then when I go to take it to the grocery store because they have that change machine.
Yeah.
I spend it immediately on food.
Yeah. Like I have like coins just sitting.
If you took away the internet right now, if the internet was gone, no more internet, no phones, no nothing.
Well, you still use your phone and use electricity, but not.
But I'm saying if they took away the online banking, I'd have $5 to my name. I would have $5.
Yeah. The bank will have to transfer money to some other type of account.
I'd have to get it in cash.
Yeah.
I live off of my debit card.
Yeah, I don't. I try to use it.
I do. It's so much easier. And if I lose it, I can just press a button on my phone, and it prevents people from using it. It's great. Like you mugged me. Nice try, asshole. And you just press a button on your phone, and you just take away all the money that's on that card.
Same as me. If somebody takes my card,
it's just a useless piece of plastic.
All I do is like, hey. My card, I got robbed and somebody stole my card. Can you cancel my card? Yeah.
I don't know if I know the full story of this. I probably got some deal with it. Didn't somebody walk into the bank pretending to be your mom?
No. Wait, no. Yeah, somebody pretended to be my aunt.
Yeah, you called me one day and you're like, Tim, somebody just went into the bank and claimed to be my aunt, tried to take out money.
Yeah, and that's how my whole thing got shut down for a while.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine somebody doing that. Like, did you know if you were actually targeted, or they just
No, it was somebody claiming to be my father, I believe. Yeah, father.
You need to get your story straight. We're live, man.
Hey, dude, this has been a long time.
No, but I remember you calling me. You're like, hey, Tim, somebody just walked into the bank pretending to be my relative.
To clear up the story, it was not a mother, father, aunt. It said somebody went in there claimed to be my rep payee.
I don't know what that is.
Basically, somebody in charge, like
your guardian.
Yeah, something like that, but for bank accounts.
Did they have to call you and you're like? I couldn't even imagine the phone call. Like, hey, Tristan, your mom's here at the bank. My mom died in 2018. Are you sure? I can imagine that's how.
Then it's like, hey, do you have a cell phone? Yeah. Give me your number. Ashes. Oh, fuck.
Because it's literally just a case of like, hey, like I feel like they'd have to call you like, hey, somebody you know is here. Is it okay for them to take money out of your bank? I feel like that have to be the exchange that goes down. There's surely no way somebody walks into your bank, pretends to be your relative. Like if my mom walked into the bank, I feel like they'd have to call me.
Yeah.
Unless they unless she really had ID.
Yeah.
Like unless she had like my ID, social security number, a picture of me in her wallet.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to put her through a lie detector. And that's how I feel like how safe that'd have to be.
Yeah.
That'd have to be such good security.
Yeah, and all I remember was from. They said came from someone from California or somewhere else.
My mom's car got robbed at some point. She said somebody in like the Middle East got her information.
Huh.
I don't understand how that works.
Then they cut to a spontaneous.
No. It's like your car gets robbed. We're in Indiana, in the United States of America. How did somebody in the Middle East
get your information?
Get your information. And what are they going to use with? What are you going to buy? A sandcastle?
Well, there are scammers out there. You'd be surprised how many scammers.
I don't know what's in the Middle East. I'm sorry if that offended anybody.
There is laptops and like internet in the Middle East. Just really
shit.
I don't know.
You get better reception out of a McDonald's than you would out of the Middle East.
But no, I think
you get better reception out of a McDonald's than probably any like third world country.
Like you know those ads like you get like free samples and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are scams. People don't think about it.
I know. I get phone calls all the time now. Like there's this dude who calls me all the time. He asked me if I want to donate $20 to like the Gary police force.
Huh.
I'm like, first of all, that's not even my police force.
No.
Second of all, I'm not giving you my credit card information because I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
I got a phone call yesterday about senior care.
Huh. And I keep getting this like, hey Britt, we'd like to talk about your 2018 vehicle. I'm
Who
like,
the fuck is Britt?
I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
Who's Britt?
And like, wrong number. Oh.
And then they hang up.
Yeah. Yeah, like a couple days ago, I got a phone, like a FaceTime, because I know you don't have iPhone, but FaceTime, everybody knows what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, who is this? Hello? Wrong number.
Dude, I love spams, because it's like, it creates such a silly story, too.
Yeah.
Like, the Navy tried to recruit my sister.
So that they did mine too.
Anyways.
Apparently they're looking for good whales.
Hold on, there's a motorcycle driving by us. Yep, I hope that guy's nuts fall off. Anyways.
Apparently the Navy wanted my sister because they're short on whales.
Damn.
Sorry, Lynn, it was worth it.
Yeah. She's the only one who watches these. I don't know. Dude, I hope he's not going to be mad that he's not here.
He does not care.
I don't care. Dude, I don't care. We had a filming opportunity, and unfortunately you weren't here, Dawn. Go away.
Probably gotta take that.
No, but it's like I got a letter in the mail one day. It was like from the Navy. I'm like, oh, surely that's for me. Nope. They recruited my sister, who was 19, didn't have a job, and has no interest in working in the Navy.
No.
And they're like, we heard you had interests in bettering yourself.
Why?
Who told you this? Because whoever they were hot.
And push going to shove, when we need more people to fight a world war, oh no, hire more.
You're not going to get a 19-year-old, 60-pound female who works at Dollar. I don't know how much my sister weighs. I'm going to guess 60 pounds. Probably not. That's not realistic. Sorry. I don't know, like 110. I don't know how much people weigh. I don't know how much I weigh.
Yeah.
The last time I checked how much I weighed, it was probably like 2 jobs ago. No, but it's like, I love the stories it like tells it because it's like you don't know me at all and you think you do, and it's great. Like I got a call. My sister tells me, or she told my mom that somebody called her and told her they used her credit card to buy an apartment in South Carolina.
And it failed.
My sister does not have a credit card. My sister doesn't even have a debit card.
Yeah.
She carries cash everywhere. I don't know how she would have been able to do that. Or yeah, and then they said like her email too. It's a school email.
Why would
They delete it after they get rid of high school.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It literally does not matter. But I don't know what her email. I don't even think my sister has an email.
See, I want to set up.
If she does, she doesn't use it.
No.
Because she's like, every time she tries to get a job, she's like, "What's my email?" How the fuck should I know?
Yeah.
I don't email you. I don't talk to you.
Yeah, like at the days before, texting or thing, you use email.
Yeah, or like everybody was telling me about like MySpace, like, oh, how that's past your generation. I was born in 1999. The only reason I didn't use MySpace is because I didn't care about talking to my uncle.
I don't know, because we were babies.
Yeah, that too. I was also a baby. You always get that relative that comes to your like 6th birthday party. Do you remember me? I'm your aunt from California. I used to wipe your ass when you were 10 months old.
Why are you?
Restraining order immediately. Like, yeah, it's like I'm convinced that people don't gain sentience until they're 4 years old.
Yeah.
No, it's a science. It's a science. Think about it. I had a dog, Macy, who was a golden retriever that I was best friends with. Apparently, I used to ride that dog apparently like a fucking horse. Is what I'm told. I'm not kidding. They have pictures of me riding this dog like it's a fucking horse. Apparently this dog saved me from another dog killing me.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a fun story. Yeah, I was sitting in the driveway of my grandma's house, and this dog apparently goes to try to bite me in the neck, and my dog just fucking tackles her.
Huh.
And everybody tells me that, and my mom's like, that's not how it happened.
Huh.
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Yeah, you were just living.
Mentally, I wasn't there. The earliest memory I have is reaching into the snack drawer to grab a honey bun and being told I had to go to preschool at a church.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Like you're not sentient when a baby. People don't understand that. You don't have the brain capacity to even know you exist.
There's some kids that remember when they were a child.
Yeah, maybe, but there's people like my mom says the stupid thing. Do you remember what it was like to be in my tummy? No, because I didn't have eyes.
Yeah, of course not.
I don't know. I don't know the anatomy of children.
Eyeballs
I haven't
change.
been a child since I was a child.
Your eyeballs really never grow, believe it or not.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like. Do you remember being in my tummy? No, I don't. Because if I did, I would have probably drowned.
Why would you? You can't remember everything.
Yeah, you can't remember. Like, nobody even knows what it's like to be inside of, like, the whatever it's called, the inside of a woman. I don't know.
Except for Glenn Quagmire from Family Guy.
Yeah, but he doesn't count. But it's like, the best recreation that people have come up with, it's like sitting in the bathtub in the dark with a face mask on.
Huh.
That's the best way people have described it.
Blind, basically.
Blind sitting in a bathtub. At night. .com. Walmart. I don't know. They have like sensory tanks, I guess. Just some shit they have.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. That's kind of all I have for today. We could carry it a lot more, but I only have a certain amount of storage on my space, and I did want to show you guys the playground, so we're gonna do that. If I don't have enough storage, well then this is gonna be the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, kiddos.
Hola, ¿cómo está?